What's up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. Today I am excited because I thought it'd be fun if once a month on this channel I made a sweet Laurel recipe, which for those of you who have followed me for a little while know that I love my sweet Laurel recipes. And something that's really exciting, they just came out with a sweet Laurel savory book. It has more like savory recipes, dough and bread and pizza and salads and bagels and all that fun stuff that you don't really get to eat if you are following some sort of anti-inflammatory diet. So they have come out with a cookbook. But anyways, I thought it'd be fun if once a month I chose a recipe from either this book or the like sweet version of the Sweet Laurel book that has desserts in it and made one recipe a month. So today is the first episode of Sweet Laurel Sunday. I am going to be making classic pretzel buns. If you have this book, it's on page 71. We're gonna be making these buns today to have with cheeseburgers. Yesterday, I made this cheese from this recipe. It's a cheddar cheese, and it is so weird, you guys, and weird in the best way possible. So I have all my ingredients out back here, and I am gonna get right into it. So the recipe says at the beginning to put a large stock pot of water and baking soda on the stove to start boiling. So I've already done that because I figured it's gonna take a while. I was waiting to start making these videos until I got an order in from Thrive Market, which, if you didn't know, I have a link for Thrive Market down in the description below. If you want to get a membership, it's amazing. I highly recommend. But a lot of the flowers and stuff like that that I buy are from Thrive Market. It will be interesting to see how I have to adapt some of these recipes for myself, because a lot of them use garlic and onion, which for those of you who don't know, I, for digestive reasons, don't eat garlic or onion anymore. And so a lot of savory dishes use garlic and onion. So I'm trying to find ways to substitute, like if it calls for olive oil, using like garlic olive oil to give that garlicky flavor. Fortunately, it seems like a lot of the like bread recipes don't necessarily use like garlic or onion. The cheese that I made last night, actually, I had to eliminate the garlic and instead I put like dried chives in it. I don't know if that is going to be equivalent, but I tried it, so we'll see. So I just put all the flours in. I put cassava, coconut, and tapioca. Technically calls for arrowroot, but I usually have tapioca, so we're just gonna hope and pray that that works just the same. So what I'm mixing up right now is a little bit of baking powder, homemade baking powder. What's nice is if there are any recipes that like you would need to make something homemade, like baking powder usually has a lot of additives, it has potato starch in it, which is not paleo. She has a recipe for it in her book. So this baking powder is 1 part baking soda and 2 parts cream of tartar. So I'm just mixing that together. I'm really hoping these turn out. I am fully prepared to experience a lot of failure making these videos. I did make one recipe from this book so far, and it was the fish and chips, and the chips were great. The fish I totally destroyed, so we didn't have fish, we just had chips. So we'll see what comes of all of this. Hopefully it's not too bad. I think it should be okay. Just gonna take one recipe at a time per month, and we'll see what happens. Mix this all together, and next we're gonna mix coconut milk, honey, and vinegar in another bowl. I'm interested to see, so this is supposed to make like a dough that you can like roll and form in your hands, which I have not done in actually forever. All right, now we're gonna add these two together and mix with our hands. This is crazy, it's making like actual dough. This is so fun. Look at that, it's a dough ball that I can actually pick up Oh my gosh, this says when the water is boiling, remove the pot from the heat. Oh my gosh, I was not prepared. It said to remove the pot from the heat once it was boiling, and it's been boiling for a long time. So I may have just messed something up, but I don't know, we're gonna find out. Feeling very unorganized right now. Okay, so I'm supposed to make 8 little dough balls out of this. I don't know how big they're supposed to be. This is where I get like stressed when I'm making recipes is, am I doing this right? I'm having a feeling that these are not going to turn into like burger-sized buns. Okay, it says using a sharp knife, makes an X across the top. Place in the hot water for 10 seconds. I hope the water is still hot enough. They're supposed to be in for 10 seconds. And then remove them. Oh my gosh. I definitely don't feel like these are gonna work for burgers, and I'm sad. But we can eat them with burgers. I realize you can't even see what I'm doing. Here's this pot full of water, just taking the buns out. I'm gonna make a little egg wash to brush over the top of these. Okay, you guys, well, those are in the oven. They're gonna be in for like 16 to 18 minutes. I'm going to start making the things to put, fingers crossed, inside of these rolls. If not, it is what it is. I mean, they'll still probably be really tasty. Alright, so here's the plate. As you can see, this pretzel bun, not really big enough to be a bun. They're technically rolls, so I should have known. But I realized that I didn't salt them after I rubbed my hand with egg all over them. Not gonna lie, we did try one already because I felt a little stressed. They're pretty good. I mean, they're very dense. And that may be baker error, or maybe that's just how they are. They're really doughy, which I guess pretzels are fairly doughy, like soft pretzels. I do wish I salted the top. I feel like that would have added that little extra bit of fun. I'll leave the link for this cookbook down in the description below. Yeah, let me know if there are any recipes that you want to see me make. You don't have to have the book to recommend something. You could just say you want to see me make bagels, or you want to see me make cookies or something like that. And I will find a recipe and make it. Leave that in the comments below if you want to see something specific. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.